Astrology. I called today's talk above the astro. That's what I think. That's what we're supposed. Like we have, what are energies? Like I'm Aries. People are, oh, Aries, they're so selfish. They're so and they're so aggressive. Oh my goodness, oh, the Aries. Oh, you know, there's, uh, but there. I look at it as that people have so many other things. It's like, what are they letting rule them? What energies are letting them rule them? And I hear astrologers talk about like, oh, today's the day. You just lean into it. Just do whatever you want. How about if everybody that on the energies of the day of all the say giving permission to do whatever you want, because every day people are giving themselves permission. Just do what you want. Just live that best life. Just do it. Just ignore everything and everyone else that needs anything. Just ignore it. Put your little horsey blinders on. Dig your little head in the sand like an ostrich, and just pretend like it don't there. And if it don't there, it don't exist. And things exist that people don't recognize. So I think it's important that. Hold on, I'm shifting gears. And so yesterday, I went to a place. I get caught up. I do. I get caught up in the moment. And I just went in to get some pricing on like what it costs to put in a stereo. The Suburban, and it was a 400 watt amp, two 10-inch subwoofers in a box, and two and the deck. And he said it's like $1,200, and I was like, okay, all right, I could do that. And then he said, oh wait, I forgot the 4x7s. And then he goes over to his scribble pad. He's like they even gotta write this shit down, right? So he goes over, writes his little pad in. Oh, it'll be $1,500 and something. I was like, fuck, okay, all right, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. And then I slept, and then from the time I left, that was yesterday, till I called this morning and said, no, I can't do that. I gotta move. I gotta use all our money for moving, and whatever is left over. Then I'll see if I can put a system together, do something, whatever. But I'm in Taos, fucking New Mexico. Who needs to be rolling around in beats, man? Everybody will steal my shit. They'll be like, oh, I know who that is. They'll just steal their shit. So I opted out because I rose above my astrology. Oh, as good as are you hungry, Ma? As good as I do like retail therapy. And then I went to another place to try and buy a pair of sandals, but they never ask me if I need any help. So I just say, fuck 'em.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this place is weird. I mean, no, everybody's. It's just okay. I was talking about it when I went to the park today. I finally took some Philly cheesesteaks, down to the park this afternoon, and it's just such a weird morning. Like the stimulation. Like I woke up. And I don't have a lot of friends on Facebook, and every day I'm just tempted to just deactivate my whole account, just be done with it, because these people are not my friends. I swear to God, they just watch me suffer. You know what I mean? And so, watch the Marge show, and so I'm limiting access. I have less than 450. I don't have very many friends on there, but so. When I wake up, sometimes I'll be like, I'll check on where so-and-so's at in time and place, right? Okay. And a dude I know, and I've known because I used to be friends with his sister, Ann Cahoon.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I remember that. I went to her wedding and went to Tulum, Mexico, and I was her friend, and then I didn't act the role.
Yeah.
I wasn't, so, slam the door on you, Marge. You don't act right, slam the door. Act right or you're out. And it's so funny that the people that have ousted me are the ones that like really don't have any practical skills. So this dude I know said, I'm in Taos, New Mexico with a friend today, and I keep seeing things that remind me of these days. Oh. Right? And then he posts pictures of the olden days. Of wherever he was then. Right? Yeah. And I was like, dude, it is not often that people from my old life end up in fucking Taos, New Mexico. Right? Yeah. So I messaged him. I said, dude, I will come wherever you are right now just to give you a hug.
Oh, did it go?
No.
You didn't.
Because I think more of others than they think of me.
Oh, okay.
And then he said, and then I do take heed to advice. And one of the guidance that I heard in one of the astrology message today, I think it was RP, it was like about letting the past go. Okay. Right? Moving on. Yeah. So he wasn't real into it. He just said that he was only going to be there, and that I said I'm going to be down at. He said that he said if I would have known this, I would have invited you out to Martyrs last night where we had dinner. And I can't stand that restaurant. It's for pretentious a-holes to go there. I mean, and like I gave him a couple of chances, and every time I go in there, it's like they have all the other things that they care about doing than serving me as a customer. So fuck them. And so I was like, all right, he's on the old earth, and I'm all about the new earth. And so no, it's no harm, no foul. It's just how it is that people are going to choose to continue to live the way of the ego, or they're going to fall in their heart, you know. And that's how it's going to go down. And I'm seeing more and more evidence every day. I wish it wasn't true. I wish it wasn't like that. I just keep seeing more and more evidence. And like with all the shit that's going on in Dubai, like that place was a desert, like in the 90s and stuff. And then they freaking built it. Like that's what they get, you know. That's what all these freaking developers and freaking billion. That's what they all fucking get for not taking care of the bottom people. You know, they're only taking care of themselves at the top, and all these organizations and groups and companies, they're all thinking and they're fucking people over. Like who ever thought fucking the muskrat is a decent guy? You know, like billionaires aren't ethical. Like people with that much money, while the cracks of society are so wide, they're not good people. And people can paint them as good people all day long. Oh, but they are. No, they aren't. But they give to this non-profit. No, that's just for a tax right. It's just a game people play, while other people are trying to survive in the world. So I'm grateful today that I woke up. I filled out that application. I sent it on in. And now it's just, it was a kind of an interesting synchronicity, though. Because I talked to this man yesterday about a place for us to move to. And I looked him up, and he's a lawyer here in town. And and when I showed up at the park, and Lizzie was there with the guy, I can't remember his name. He was there with her, like, giving out stuff. And I said, do you know who this person is? Because she was going to send me, she went to a symposium that Kit Carson did where a lawyer does pro bono work here in the community to help people like fight against shitbag landlords. And I'm like, well, I qualify. So she's going to give me his number and stuff. And, you know, I mean, I could have a negative attitude about like a group of people until somebody from that group changes my mind. But nobody ever they just become more of the scumbag, you know. So it's not like I think that every scumbag, you know, every lawyer on the earth is a scumbag. I just the ones I know. Right? My brother, namely. And so I even got an award, putting brother through. Like, what'd you give me this for? Because I appreciate all the support you got me. Only later to have my ears filled with, aside from watching my dog for a year, what have you ever really done for me? That's what he said. I said, well, I didn't call the cops when you beat my ass, and I didn't call the cops when you hit Mom. And if I would have done either of those things, would you be a lawyer right now? No. Would you have the big, beautiful life that you have? No. So I kept my mouth closed to protect my brother when my brother never protected me. So it's tools of manipulation that people use. Appeal to emotion. Oh, you should feel bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's no. I don't think anybody should feel bad. I just think that if somebody sees something that somebody needs something, that we help them. And people don't live that way. They haven't. And so, and then so the dude that showed up with Lizzie, I said, do you know who this lawyer is? And I said, I think he ran for judge a couple years. He said, and he goes, I don't know who he is, but I know what he looks like. And I said, and I was like, what? I said, please elaborate. He said, well, a couple years ago when he ran for judge, he got those magnetic signs for his car, and one of them fell off in the parking lot. And so this dude had picked it up, and now it it hangs up in his wall wherever he lives. So how's that for wild synchronicity? Anyway. What else? So I had to call the guy and cancel the appointment. I said, I'll after I get settled and stuff, I'll come at you and I'll give you some of my business. But I can't in clear conscience. Like, that's what irresponsible people do, So anyway, what else? I walked around town the square a little bit.
Was it bright?
Yeah, it was bright today. I don't like tourists, and it's like, so I gotta go out early because there's hustle and bustle from tourists. Oh, another thing that guy said is, I said, I'll be down at that park that's across the street from where you had dinner last night.
Oh.
And to bring some folks some lunch.
Oh.
And he said, ha ha, LOL. I said hi to a homeless dude last night and he flipped me off. Because fucking people. Oh, and this was a cool thing that happened today when I was walking through the square. I ran into a nice woman, I think Pam Pat. I can't remember. She said her name. I was overstimulated. I remember she said, this is my Robert. And he said, Rob. I was like, it's nice to make your acquaintance. And because they were right by the fancy little courthouse, and I was walking along and they were standing there. I said, look at this crap. I said, they spent $5.2 million on this house, and us poor people don't got places to live in this town. And the lady's like, we're from Ohio. It's the same thing. And then today I saw that there was another rash of freaking tornadoes that are busting out all across the Midwest, so more displacement, more people. People are not getting the seriousness of the fact that there are no fucking places for people to go. And when people start getting backed in a corner, they're not all well-mannered and refined like Marge, So they're going to start doing more and more crazy, violent stuff because they don't care. They don't have that spirit in them that says, don't harm people. They got that demon in them that says, just do whatever you want. So it would behoove people to learn some self-defense practices or just learn how to be a hermit at home. Huh, Mom?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just going to be a hermit.
Hermit at home.
There ain't nothing out there for me in this world. Alright, so Mom, I never bought this before, but I put broccoli in it and some turkey, ground turkey for protein, because little old ladies need their protein. Tell me what you think of this, Mom.
Okay.
Well, you're going to tell me it's hot. That's okay. We'll just let it sit on this table, and then all the dogs, they're little. Here, try that. And this woman was telling me that they're having the same problems in Ohio where she lives. Is that good?
Yeah.
You need some milk? Yeah. And they're trying to come up with some bullshit where like $2,000 a month. I said, between me and my mom, I'm a disabled veteran. I can't even. The VA is such shit. Like, I can't even get what I deserve, right? And then mom, she gets so much less than that she deserves. This fucking society has put her through. Anyway, they're saying that they're trying to put up stuff. I said between me and mom, I said between the two of us, we make our income is combined income is less than $2,000 a month, and people want that for rent. I have no problem contributing to my freaking community if my community wasn't fucking so shitty and just wasn't like a parasite. Just like, give us all you got. Give us everything you have and we'll just keep spending all your money and tax money. Dude, taxes in New Mexico are like 9.25% in Taos. It's fucking retarded, dude. When the fucking governor goes to Dubai and shit, let's buy electric cars for the state of New Mexico. It ain't conducive to the lifestyle, the environment. It ain't gonna work. You're a dumb broad, and you're just trying to make deals with your buddies, and this is why society is falling. I do see that there is hope. There's hope. There's all kinds of people that are out there really freaking. They're opening their hearts. I'm seeing it all over the place, all over like TikTok and stuff like that. People are opening their hearts. They're doing it. I guess we'll just see. I guess how many of these people are rising above their astrology. Instead of doing that thing for yourself today. I saw a dude that freaking went out and gave a man his shoes off his feet. Stuff like that. Like, either we're gonna value life or we're not. And when people don't value life, it's like little kids that get their toys taken away. If you don't play with it right, you're gonna get it taken away. How many dudes know that to be true? Because now they're chomping Viagra. They got their toys taken away. You like that, huh, Mom? It's light. And then I put broccoli in there too, and then just like I got some ground turkey and put that in there for extra protein.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So what else? I'm having a hard time with all these energies. So what I'm going to do, instead of freaking my impulse buy, I'm going to go. I looked online just a little while ago before I started this talk looked at some storage units. I'm going to go down and get a 10 by 10. It's about $100 a month. So I'm just going to take all of the extra stuff that is just like I've never unpacked because we've never been a place that I knew that I could be. And so I got stuff that I'm gonna put in storage. I'm just gonna take everything that we don't need, and we're just gonna go on like emergency like skeleton crew items, And then whenever we do find our place that we can move, we'll get up real early one day. I'll load up Mom and the dogs and the bourbon, and we'll drive over the place. I'll come back with the U-Haul and just load up all the last few things that we have in here and be done. And my Lord, here we are again. Give me a freaking break. The cool thing is, though, is like the neighbor was out putting a power steering pump in his little truck. He has 2 4x4s. He has a winter Toyota Tundra, and he has the old beater that he likes to drive in the summer. They got like 4 or 5 cars over there. I'm good with one, but people like need their stuff. So they're building some garden boxes and shit like that, and he was out there, so I went up. I said, just try to get a feel like your mom, chill out. And he doesn't even talk to her. He's like, yeah, she's nuts. I'm starting to get that. I get it, I'm like, it's stuff. And so I said, well, I'm going to get a storage unit. And she wanted me to put stuff in a storage unit, so maybe that'll make her happy. And, I'm just going to, when I pay rent, I'm just going to take it to him. Because I'm not okay with people yelling at me. And to be fucking yelled at on my 50th birthday, like when I already got nothing going for me much, and then she's like, I don't even care it's your birthday, and I'm like, well, fuck you, you fuck. I didn't say that. I was just like, But, you know, but then people, that's the thing, is like people say shit, and then you gotta, like, and then I gotta see her and pretend like she didn't fucking say that malicious shit. You know what I mean? That's why I'm so careful. I mean, yeah, I talk trash to people, you know, most, because I don't, whatever, you know, cut in front of me. Maybe you'll remember never to do that again. Or if, you know, I only talk trash to people that are fucking assholes, you know? Anyway, you're doing good, Ma. So all this energy, I'm having a hard time with it. I'm not. It's not. It's like I'm not getting restful sleep. It's like I'm comfortable and stuff, but it's just all this Uranian energy. I really do. I'm not all about it. I'm not all about it. Where's my Uranus? I can't remember. Luna did a good girl. Her belly not hurting no more, huh? She says, and yes, and then don't tell everybody, it's private. They want it on my bank info, and I'm like, maybe if you decide to pick me. So what else? What else is going on? Why did I take... Oh, I was looking at my library. Albums, Astro. You're so pretty, girl. Where's my Uranus?
You're what?
Uranus in the 5th. Oh. I have Uranus in the 5th house. And then it's Libra.
Libra.
Uranus in Libra in the 5th house. Thank goodness. My Venus in Pisces is 3 degrees, so that's really fucking with me. Thank goodness. There maybe it's trying to keep some balance in there, huh?
Yeah.
Are you getting full, little lady?
Yes, oh, look at this.
Yep. You want some milk? I asked you, huh, and then I forgot to bring it back.
I'm so glad to see you. You're so happy.
There you go. Guzzle it. Mom's a sipper, I'm a guzzler, huh, Mom? I never got that kind of food before. It's Coles or something like that? Oh. Here. You want more water or what?
I'm just holding this on here. I'm holding on to it.
Here. One more bite. Good job. Go ahead, guzzle some more and I'll put that away.
Okay.
What are they called? What is this? Knorr. K-N-O-R-R.
What is that?
That's the pasta that I got.
Oh.
Good girl. Guzzling your milk, little lady? Your cow juice? Good job. Gotcha. Good girl, Luna.
That's really pretty.
You like the lights, huh, Mom?
They have a presents all over.
Artie. Artie's feeling good. He's getting bold and brazen. He's bold and brazen. Hey, Christy. Yeah, distraction. I came back into my balance though. I just ended up in the mayor's office saying, okay, you got a housing crisis. Here it is, right in your face. What are you going to do, mayor? And he's just like, don't I look cute in my Dockers? Yeah, you sure look cute in your little Dockers, mister. I was born and raised here. Can see him in, oh, I know. I got the shots. I was in the Navy. I went. No, dude, this was after all that shit. This was you're specially selected to take poison that your government's gonna induce into you, and if it makes you go crazy, oh well. Then we can put you in a prison, and some a-hole can freaking get a pension because of, you sitting in a cage. So, yeah, it came back around. It all worked out. So what else is going on in the world today, Ma? Look, they're just right now, Cleveland, Ohio, tornado. It's been like this all freaking day. People are not getting it. Wherever they are, having that great time, there's somebody else. Look at it. These are all just from. That's a lot. Not to mention the flooding that's going on everywhere. Where do people think that people are gonna go? The government takes care of all of its people. I was listening to Lady Duchovny though, and this is kind of promising. That is because this is what we used to talk about in junior high. Like the taxes are not going to fix the roads and shit like that. We're beyond that, right? That's what the state tax or the housing taxes are for, right? So no, it's just accruing all this money to freaking participate in killing people in places that we have no business being. We have no business there. So anybody, over there, we're worried about over there again. Oh, it's that time to worry about over there again. How about over here? Over here, right here in the good old USA. I know a lot of people don't have any clue how fucking hard it is for people out there in the streets. But because they think that somebody else is out there to take care of them. And that's not the case. Nobody's going to go out and help people unless the community comes together and does it. I follow this group called the Mesa, Arizona Project. And they go out every night and feed freaking, people that don't got nothing. People don't got nothing, man. There's so many of us out. Nobody get, people can say they care all day long, but when it comes to foot prayers and doing the actions, people don't follow through. No, they got their own little clique. They got their own little clan. They take care of their own, and anybody outside that, they're on their own, and there's so many people on the outside of that. There's a lot, yeah. I know, Benny. You moody little Benzo. Now, Marge, turn that light off, Marge. Butter it, Benny, in the eyeballs. Not better, sir? I don't know. I feel like the only reason why people celebrated my birthdays before is because I was so good at masking that I could always just be the person that they wanted to be. And as soon as I started taking off the mask, people didn't have any use for me. But that's okay because I don't have use for people that freaking make people mad. You know what I mean? Like that aren't about letting people act however they want. I mean, I'm not heathen until somebody tries to be heathen on me. But what else happened today? I made some really good butter overnight. But I didn't make the cookies today. I'm going to make the cookies in the morning, and then I'm going to town and check the mail, I think. Yes, Benny, I know your existence. When dogs get old, I'm going to stop. I just show it to you. I'm not going to squirt you. I will squirt you. Right between your eyes. No, I'll just get your ear a little bit. I don't like the barking, sir. I don't appreciate it. There's no cause. I have people freaking straight up steal shit off the porch, and you guys don't bark, so you don't get a free pass any other time. If you aren't gonna bark during any useful time, you don't gonna get a bark for not. You're a good dog, though. Then I was a little disheartened because I think a buddy of mine stole from me. And so now it's just like, now you're an acquaintance. We will never be friends. And he was the only friend I had. So I'm back down to 0 in real life. Nobody I can call and be able to like, hey, you want to hang out? Nope. He's trying to freaking sell me things I didn't need today. Because he needed money. And I'm just like, dude, people just, it's like, dude, if that's all that matters to people is money, that's why everybody's fucked. Because if that's all that matters, man, no, but it's not, because I'm seeing the humanity come back around. I'm seeing it. Well, it's all over my FYP anyway. Maybe it's because like attracts like. Anyway. Just another day on planet Earth, huh, Ma? They don't even know. We got division. This place is so divided, people don't even know what the shape of the planet is anymore.
That's true.
Because there's books from like the 1800s that they used to teach the curriculum that the Earth is flat.
That's right.
And then the globalists wanted to sell globes, so they said it's round.
Wow.
And then, but see, you have all, but it always comes down to the control freaks that go wherever they want, whenever they feel like it, and then they tell other people, you can't go there. Like, you're not qualified, you know? And they came up with their whole laws and rules and maritime law, and courts all based on that. It's all nonsense by control freaks, and because people were just willing to go along to get along. Now, is the go along to get along, is that gonna be superseded by the human desire, the human will's desire to grow, to prosper? I guess we'll see. The story continues, huh, Ma? That's all I got for now. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a rad day. Peace. Luna,